What's up, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty, and this is the third edition of CD Corner. What's up, you guys? This is my review on Monica's sixth album, My Life, the deluxe edition. The deluxe edition, actually. This is her sixth album. It's the follow-up to her successful comeback album, Still Standing. You know, there's a lot of negativity surrounding this album. A lot of critics have been slamming it. The first week sales don't look too good, but you know, this is my opinion. This has nothing to do with me being a fan of hers, because like I said, if I don't like something, I don't like it. If I do like it, I like it. So, you know what it is. Like, I don't have to state my personal, you know, my opinion doesn't have to be, you know, said to satisfy somebody else. It's, you know, I'm the one who bought the album, so this is my opinion. It has nothing to do with critics. It has nothing to do with fans. It has something to do with me and my ear for music. So, let's start off with the intro with Mary J. Blige. I was really happy to hear that Mary was on the album, but I would have preferred that they did a song together, because I think that's what a lot of fans want, is a song with Monica and Mary J. Blige. I would love to have some song like that. Like, you know, it seemed like Mary is like the big sister to Monica or something like that. And I would love to hear a song kind of like what Aretha did with Fantasia, called I'm Gonna Put You Up on Game. I think that Mary and Monica should do something similar to that, like, you know, because Mary was already giving her advice on the intro, so they could do a whole song or something like that. But it all depends on who does it, you know what I mean? Number 2, It All Belongs to Me with Brandy. Everybody knows this song. This song is the follow-up to The Boy's Mind. Does it come close to The Boy's Mind? Well, not exactly, you know, as far as success-wise, because, like I said, I was a fan of The Boy's Mind, but that never was my favorite song by Monica or Brandy. Like, really, to be honest, my favorite single by Brandy was actually Full Moon. That was my favorite single by Brandy. And as far as my favorite single by Monica, would be Why I Love You So Much. So, you know, The Boy's Mind was never like a big favorite of mine from Monica or Brandy, but it is a classic in its own right. So despite what I think, it is a classic, and it was their most successful song. So, but It All Belongs to Me is basically talking about them getting rid of they no good ass men, taking all the stuff that they ever gave to them, and the vocals are phenomenal on this song. Like, Monica and Brandy both were top notch on this song, and like I said, Brandy is very good with harmonies, so to speak, and that's what I was mostly looking for on this song, because I know that Brandy will bring it with the harmonies, because she's really good at harmonies. I've always felt that way, even though you know, I only own 3 Brandy albums, and even though I was more of a Monica fan than a Brandy fan, because I love both of them, but you know, I related more to Monica because her music kind of speaks to me. And I started to relate more to Brandy doing Aphrodisiac, because that bitch was on some real shit on Aphrodisiac. That album is my shit. You know what I'm saying? I love that album. I bought that one from the store. You know what I'm saying? That is my shit. But, you know, Monica and Brandy together again, it was definitely nice to me. I never had a problem with it. I know fans probably had a problem with it, because, you know, the fans still have this stupid ass ongoing Monica versus Brandy feud with the fans thing going on, when the two girls actually like each other and are friends. It's kind of stupid to me, but it is what it is. Number 3, Daddy's Good Girl. I love this song. This song is the most radio-friendly song on the album, in my opinion. It kind of sounds like motivation in the sense, and you know, Rico Love is still using this motivation sound. You know, a lot of his shit sounds the same. Like I said on a message board and on Twitter, Daddy's Good Girl is basically the second cousin to Motivation. Just like Motivation and 4 AM gave birth to fucking Mr. Wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, though. It's kind of a sexy song in a way, but it's not really a sexual song like I thought it was gonna be. But it is kind of sexy. She basically saying that she ain't gonna be out in the streets doing her thing. She gonna be daddy's good girl, basically, and all of that. So this is the most radio friendly song on the album, and I think that it should be a single. Man Who Has Everything, another song produced by Rico Love. It's kind of different and out the box for Monica. It's over a reggae teen beat, kind of like a Bob Marley type, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? She performed this song a few times. She performed it at Soul Sessions in Atlanta, and she performed it on LWL Sessions. And I think that this is the song that she wants to push to be the next single. That is the song that I think she is. And with this song and Daddy's Good Girl, I think that one of them should be the contenders for the next single, because it is springtime and it's about to be summer and people want to dance. And these songs aren't that danceable, but they're upbeat in a sense, kind of upbeat in a sense, you know what I'm saying, for the season. Big Mistake, I already know that song was about Rocco. When she said 10 years she was with him, we know that she was with Rocco for over 10 years. So I know that this song is all about Rocco. And I can't front, she read his ass to the fucking court on this song. She did a damn thing on Big Mistake. That's one of my favorite songs, and it was produced by Lamb. A close associate to Missy Elliott, who, you know, I love and I stand for Queen Missy. Take a Chance featuring Wale. At first I was kind of iffy with this song when the snippets first came out. I actually was very iffy on it, but it grows on you with each listen. And there's a rumor that this song is a single. It's gonna be the next single, but I'm not really certain about that, because, you know, it's a grower. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like it on first listen. Just like a lot of people really didn't like It All Belongs to Me on first listen, and that's why it kind of tanked. But Take a Chance isn't a bad song, and, you know, I wouldn't really be mad if they released it. You know, Wale is on it. Wale is hot right now, but I'm not really so sure. At first I was saying, okay, Take a Chance to be a single, but the more I listen to this album, I'm not really sure if Take a Chance should be one. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Without You, produced by Polo the Don. A lot of people love this song, and this song is one of the highest bought album tracks on the album. It's on iTunes, and one of the most bought ones, like it's in the lead. So I think that this is also a single contender. But should we release it now when it's the summertime? I'm not really sure about that. I think we should keep that as a single, but we should wait. You know what I'm saying? Wait a little bit for that to be a single. But it's basically about Shannon Brown, and she basically saying she didn't know what she would do without her man. And, you know, that's basically what it is. Like, it's a nice little love song. Has a lot of knocking bass to it. Polo the Don did his thing. Until It's Gone, one of my favorite Monica songs. Produced by Queen Missy, written by Jasmine Sullivan. She basically saying that the nigga that she was with is basically gonna miss her when she gone, and he don't know what he had until it was gone, basically. And that's a song that everybody can relate to. And you know, it really does shock me that this song really did not do that well, you know, because from where I'm from down here in Mississippi, they played the fuck out that song. You couldn't go a day without hearing that damn song here, and everybody liked it. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people like that song, but I'm not really sure as to why it flopped. But I think that Monica needs to perform this song. She has never performed it. Like, she even performs Anything to Find You. So I think that she need to get up off her ass and perform Until It's Gone. I need a performance of that song. Like, she treat that song like it's a stepchild. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of it all, you know, that's still my favorite song, whether she performs it or not. Amazing. I like this song. It's by Jermaine Dupri, and Brian Cox and Crystal Johnson wrote the lyrics. This is the same trio that did Love All Over Me. And I like this song, but I do kind of think that Jermaine Dupri and Brian do need to switch up their formula just a little bit, because this song kind of gives me Love All Over Me tease in a sense. And it sounded like it could have been on Still Standing. But it's just like, this is another song about Shannon Brown being amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about your man or your woman when you in love with them, and, you know, you just feel like they're amazing and you never had a love like that before. Cry, I don't really like this song. I've been trying to get myself into it. Like, I had high hopes for this song when I first heard Jazmine Sullivan's version of Cry. And to be honest, I think that this song was basically tailor-made for Jazmine Sullivan, in my personal opinion. And I think that Jennifer, damn, why I keep thinking she's Jennifer Hudson? I really think that Jazmine Sullivan should have put this on her Love Me Back album, because I think that the song is better suited for Jazmine Sullivan. I don't too much like it because, in my opinion, I don't too much like it for Mo, because in my opinion, it seemed like Monica was kind of bored with this song. You know what I mean? So this is just about the only song really that I don't really like. It's not a horrible song, and I can still stand and listen to it, but this is not a song that when I pop the CD into the car that I go straight for this song. I don't, I basically skip it to get to the next song, but if I'm just playing it all the way through, I don't have to, I don't turn from it. I still let it play. It's not that horrible to the fact that I don't want to listen to it at all, but it's not my favorite song. It's my least favorite of this entire album. Time to Move On, love it. Giving me Adele tease. And this is the type of music that I felt like should have been done on New Life anyway, but I'm going to get to how I feel about the album as a whole as I get done. The New Life outro really wasn't needed, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and skip that. Breathe, she has very minimal production, which is cool. I like how she did it. Basically one of those breakup songs where it's time for her to move on and just breathe, you know what I mean? Like, get it off her chest, get him out of her system, and just breathe. So I think this is a nice song. In 3D, a lot of the fans love this song. I honestly feel like this song is overrated. Though I do love it, a lot of her fans love it so much, and I love it too, but I don't think it should be a single. That's just me. I don't see this song being a single. I really can't see it being one. But I think this song was done by Lamb, and she basically saying that she see her and her love in 3D. It's more of a crossover type ballad. I think that's why everybody thinks that it should be a single, but I don't think it should be. That's just my personal opinion. But I love this song. Catch Me, produced by Poppin' Oak with this LaBelle sample. Isn't It a Shame? This is one of my favorite songs off this whole album. Like, she makes being stood up sound so fucking good. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of my favorite songs. I wouldn't even mind if this was a damn single. I love Catch Me. And last but not least, Anything to Find You. That is my jam. I was playing the fuck out this song this past summer, and I'm glad that she still included it on the album. Though it's not on the standard edition, I'm still glad that she included this song on the deluxe edition. This is my favorite song. I still wish that Lil' Kim could have still been involved in it, because it would have been, I think, just imagine that video. Her, Missy, Kim, Rick Ross, I would have loved to see that. That is my favorite song, and it's basically a song about wanting to find true love, and she'll do anything to find it, basically, and it's over hip-hop, over the Biggie Who Shot Your Beat, and it's danceable. I'm not even a dancer, and it gets me bobbing my head, and gets me to moving. Now, thinking about this album as a whole, I'm not answering that phone, on this album as a whole, New Life is much better than Still Standing, in my opinion. Is it her best album to date? No. As of right now, it will remain After the Storm. That is her best album to date, After the Storm. I think most people's gripes with this album is that it's ballad heavy. It doesn't have many upbeat songs on it. It's not, it doesn't have many songs for you to dance to. It's very ballad heavy, very mid-tempo. So it kind of, for those that like to dance and like a lot of upbeat stuff, it kind of just puts them off. But people that are into more of the grown people vibe, that like stuff like this from Mo, they appreciate it. And I appreciate it for what it is too. Now, do I think that the intro and the outro was necessary? I really don't. I think that with the intro and the outro, what she could have done was put 2 upbeat songs in there, and it would have gave it a little bit more of a balance. You get what I'm trying to say? I like the album as it is, but I'm trying to see it from the other point of view, from other people's point of views as well, because I like it the way it is. But like I was watching the Scorpions review, and he felt like she should have had more songs like Anything to Find You on the album as well. And I think with the intro and the outro, that could have been 2 more other songs on the album, and those could have been upbeat. You know, like she worked with Esther Dean, and I know that if she worked with Esther Dean, I know she probably gave her like some little catchy ass upbeat song. So I think instead of the outro and the intro, she could have added 2 more full tracks, and those could have been upbeat, and I think it would have got a balance, because Daddy's Good Girl is sort of upbeat in a sense. It's kind of a mid-tempo, but it's sort of upbeat. Man Who Has Everything is sort of upbeat as well. It's the most upbeat, well, not the most upbeat, but it's sort of upbeat, and Anything to Find You is very upbeat. Those are the only 3 upbeat songs on the album. So I think she just needed 2 more, and it would have given it a balance for those that have a gripe with it being a lack of up-tempos. That's the only problem that they have with it. Are the sales looking great for this album as of right now as far as the first week sales according to Hits Daily Double? No. Do I give a damn? No. Why? Because I've been a fan of Monica for years, and I have all 5 of her all 6 of these albums. You know what I'm saying? I have all 6. And I accept Monica for who she is. Do I think that, you know, Monica has a lot more potential to do a lot more with her music? Of course she does. Like, when I first heard about her working on New Life, like, some of the producers that she worked with on this album, I wanted her to work with them. You know, I wanted her to work with Paulo Da Don. I wanted her to work with Salaam Remi. I wanted her to work with Rico Love. And I damn sure wanted her to work with Missy Elliott. I wanted her to work with those people. But I also wanted her to work with people like Raphael Saadiq, because, you know, Time to Move On, she was vocally, she soared. Like, she sung the fuck out that song. And I feel like this album would have been, you know, should be more of an artistic setting for her. You know, but I accept it for what it is, and I like it as it is. But, you know, do I think that she can stand to take a few risks? Because Monica has plenty of potential. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of it. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. And, you know, songs like Time to Move On, I wanted songs like that. Like, she gave me songs like that. And even though critics are really panning this album, Time to Move On is a favorite among the critics. And I think that those are the songs that she could be doing. Could she stand to do a few more up-tempo songs? She could. But, you know, most of Monica's catalog isn't really made up of up-tempos anyway. You know, it's mainly mid-tempos and ballads. So that's why I didn't really get why people were complaining. Because like I said, I really don't have no complaints about this album. I understand though, because, you know, we didn't really need an intro or outro, to be honest. Like, that's the only problem I got. I don't need an intro and outro. Just give me some good songs. And for those people that's, you know, having a gripe about the upbeat songs, I honestly think that they would have been more satisfied if they just replaced the intro and the outro, and put 2 upbeat songs on there. That's how I feel about it. But regardless of how the album sells, I still like this album, and I like it a lot better than Still Standing. Is it Monica's best album? No, I think her best albums are After the Storm and The Makings of Me. She was at her best on both of those albums, in my opinion. I love those albums more than any of her albums, and I love this one. Make sure you guys go out and pick up New Life. It's not a bad album. For those of you who like the quiet storm and the grown folks music, pick up this album. It's nothing wrong with it. It's really nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. You know, it could definitely, you know, it could have been, you know, like I still say, more could have been done, but I don't have a problem with it. You know, I don't really have a problem with it at all. Like, this is basically the only album I've been playing for the last few days. I have no complaints at all. I like it the way it is. The only song I really don't like is Cry, and that's it. So, make sure you guys go pick up Monica's album. And it's in stores now. Go get it. It's in stores now. Support R&B music. And this is Scotty, and I'm out of here, you guys. Next video you will see me do is the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. But I'm kind of debating on whether I should do a video for each reunion, or should I just wait till all 3 parts are over and just, you know, see what I'm going to do as a whole. But me and Monica are out of here, you guys. I'm finna go up in there and listen to my song. When she say, I tell you it's time to move on. I sound a mess, but I'm finna go listen to my song. Holla, you guys.